So I got this question on my Instagram today, which is how do you continue to get new connections and relationships in the reselling game? So this is a great question because a lot of you guys might feel very similar. Your business is stuck, you're not continuing to grow, you're not meeting new people, you're not getting new customers, so how can you counteract that? That's really simple. This is just simply a marketing problem. Majority of business and brand building is marketing, which is completely a skill that you have to learn, right? So for me, through Instagram, I did it through brute force. I post oftentimes at least once to 3 times a day on my Instagram, all 30-second videos at least, which take probably 30 minutes each to film at the low end. I've been doing this for the last 3.5 years. So I'm not quite sure, but I believe I passed 1,800 videos so far, close to 2,000 videos done on Instagram, which is a ton, and I have over 700 on YouTube. So I've posted tons and tons of videos, and let me tell you, my videos when I first started shooting them when I was 17 were extremely cringe. I sucked at it. I had a lisp, it sounded like. I had no confidence when I talked. It was not good. But through brute force and posting stuff either way, I still got followers at that point, which was awesome. People still supported me, so that built confidence. And I just continued to do it and continued to do it and continued to do it. And I will be honest, I have not grown my Instagram as fast as other pages, but to me, it's fine. I'm really happy with my results, and I know that I'm getting better and better each and every day. So in regards to marketing, the question is, are you doing the same? Are you posting about what you do? Are you reminding people about what you do? Are you telling your friends and family about what you do? If your close relatives don't know what you do, how is anyone else in the world even gonna know or care about what you do? That's the thing. A lot of you guys gotta realize you have family members and friends, or even the school you go to or the university you go to, people want to support small and local businesses, right? I wanna put this into perspective. Even if you sold 100 shoes per month, our average profit is anywhere from $30 to $40 per pair. So let's say you make $40 a pair, you sell just 100 shoes per month. That is $4,000 per month in income, almost $50,000 a year from just 100 people. I know you know 100 people that go to your university or your school or even in your classroom. The problem is you don't even market to those people. So stop trying to save the world first, right? Save yourself, save your community, get people to see you in your community before you start to expand out, right? I really think if you focus on the smaller groups of people, build connections there, word of mouth is going to spread, especially if you're doing good business, right? You have good deals, good discounts for people, good promos for repeat customers, all of these things to remind them and to let them know and to market that you have good things. People are going to come and shop with you. At least for me, I've always been taught to be, a small local business first. I would much rather buy a shoe from you locally and pay the same price than I would on Amazon, right? For example. So you can compete with these big brands just because you have the underdog story. So that's number one. If you're not marketing and telling your friends and family and stuff, or even just people local in your community, you're missing out big time. I know a ton of people that just sell to local people at their friends, or not their friends, at their gym. A ton of my clients sell to their gym friends, and then they will, tell everyone else in the gym, and they literally just have repeat customers every single month, every 2 months, and it's so easy. Problem is, a lot of you guys' business are very up and down, right? 1 month you might sell 60 pairs, a month next you might sell only 20, right? And it's because you don't have any repeat customers. I talked about this on my YouTube channel before, but if you want to get real money, you need to build continuity. You need to have people that are coming and shopping from you over and over again. There's a reason Netflix is such a big company. These big brands are such big companies because Netflix charges you anywhere from $7 to $14 per month every month. And not many people cancel Netflix, right? And a lot of people can have it. They are a volume business. You need to do the same. Another reason you're not building connections is, again, marketing. You're not putting yourself out there, right? You're not letting it be known. You're not having people reach out to you. You're not reaching out to people yourself. I personally never really wanted to run that type of business where I built a ton of connections and affiliates and stuff like that. That's just not what I run. So I never really reached out to a bunch of other influencers and tried to network with them. However, I do have it happen to me because I have a big presence online. So I have a ton of people that reach out to me and try to network with me. It's just, what goes on, and that's okay, and that's, part of the business there. But you can totally do it the other way around. The problem is, I'm going to tell you, if you guys ever have a business offer for me or for anyone else, you guys are all approaching it the wrong way. And I'll throw on the screen here, I'm going to block this out. I actually got this email today. This guy wanted to edit some of my YouTube videos, which is totally cool. Like, that is fine. My editing sucks. I know I don't do any crazy edits. I don't really want to. And this was an okay email, right? The problem is, if you read through it, it's pretty short. He gave me an example of some of his videos, but for me, for someone who's really busy, and I don't necessarily have the problem of wanting to hire an editor, it's not something I want, he needs to do something for free to show the example. For example, he could take a 30-second clip of this video currently, edit it the way he would edit it, and show a comparison. And if he did that, instead of just sending me a portfolio of his past videos, if he actually took the time, the 5 minutes it would take to edit 30 seconds, like not even edit my video, just edit 30 seconds, take a clip, leave my original video, and compare it, and send me the difference, then he could actually show that he's providing value. And I would be much more likely to hire him rather than him just sending me his password, because that doesn't really appeal to me. So a lot of you guys just have to take 5 to 10 extra minutes, maybe 20 more minutes to actually make a harder effort rather than just, spamming out all of this stuff, because a lot of people are just going to skip past the spam stuff, right? But you actually provide value up front at no cost. You don't ask for anything in return. You just provide a little bit of value up front. That's always where you're gonna make an impact. I remember at the beginning of this year when I was doing thumbnails for my YouTube channel, I had a guy reach out for me, I believe he was from Australia, but he said, hey Caden, he didn't say your YouTube videos, your thumbnails suck, but he basically said they suck. He said, I made 4 examples for you, here you go. And literally on my last 4 YouTube videos, he made 4 examples and thumbnails, and they look great compared to mine. That's actual value. He just gave them to me for free. He didn't ask anything. And I said, hey man, what would it cost to hire you for more thumbnails, right? I don't remember the price, but he told me, and I ended up hiring him and paid him for some thumbnails, and it was awesome, right? That's how you provide value. A lot of you guys need to do that in sneaker world, and you need to understand that, okay? So maybe it's not quite just sending someone a free pair of shoes, even though I've done that. It's not quite just giving them a discount code or whatever. You gotta be a little bit more creative and see what does that person actually want? What's something that you could provide value to them that they actually need, and then doing it. So for example, for me, like I have my Reselling Accelerator community, which is where we help resellers really scale their business. If any of you guys are interested, check the link in the description. Our next restock is on August 3rd. But anyway, with that, if you referred people to my Reselling Accelerator and you told people and you positive word of mouth about it because it's a great group, let's say you got 5 people in there and you're like, hey Caden, I love your group so much, I got 5 of my friends to join it, man. Appreciate you, everything you do. By the way, blank, I'm gonna be much more receptive to actually answer that, right? Instead of just saying, by the way, blank, like, you know what I mean? If it was just sending the offer, you have to figure out how to get into these people's minds by doing something nice for them, right? There's a law called the law of reciprocity, which is a big word, but essentially what that means is if you do nice things for others, they feel like they owe you, right? And they want to do something nice back for you. That's just how humans work. So if you implement those 2 or 3 things that we talked about in this video, I guarantee you're going to build more connections, more meaningful relationships, right? And you're just going to meet better people and ultimately find more customers to help you fulfill your dreams. So again, in my previous videos, I've talked about this. Treat this like a real business. This isn't a side hustle. This isn't something you're doing for fun, 30 minutes a day, right? It's not video games. It's not serious. This is serious. If you take this seriously, you can outperform 95% of the other competition. And because of that, this is a winner-take-all society. You're going to take all of the results, and you're going to get to reap all the rewards. So thank you guys for watching this video. I hope to catch you guys on the next one. Subscribe and like if you got some value in here. I'll see you guys later. Peace.